What I'm doing is making a puppet, and this here's the template. You always want templates when you make puppets. But if you got this template here, let's see, you got a piece of paper.
I guess this is for something.
Like you got this template here, and it's like a basic template. But if you want to change it, you can actually, you can take, when you can retrace this template like this, make the jawline larger, farther out, like this, modify your puppet. Modify your puppet any way you want it. Make these features like this here. You don't have to go like this with this feature. You can go up like this and then around, go up like this and then around like this, and make it a little longer here and go back in like this, so you can modify your template in the way you want it. And this here's an ear. When you cut the foam out, the foam I'm using is actually a little bit thick, but it still works.
Got glue?
But it still works even though it's a little bit thick. And here's the body and torso. And anyway, you take this side here and you make a, what happens when you take this is you cut out two of these, and then you put glue on certain areas, but not this part, or not this part, because that's the mouth. You put it just here, 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 like that, and then you put the two pieces together.
Oh, you make them in the middle?
Yeah, you put the two pieces together, meet them in the middle, squish them together.
Put some?
Then, put contact cement on it. You want to work in a well ventilated.
Contact cement, aka rugby.
If you want to work, and you want to work in a well ventilated area, you're going to pass out. But some people like it. And anyway, so this is his mouth. It's coming together already. Hello. How are you doing? Hi. Woo, woo, woo. And it's already got the contact cement on it.
Why'd you say that?
And this is going to be his nose. This is a test nose, because if it's too big or not to my liking, I'm going to cut it down and make it different, which I think it's actually going to be too big. So I'll probably be cutting that nose down and then putting it together. So the nose is going to get more, the nose is going to get more defined, more scrunched up. I may keep this size foam, but kind of scrunch it up more. Kind of.
What kind of material did you use?
This here's a piece of bedding foam that came out of a that window seat that I was using. But like I said, it's a little bit thick, but you can still use it. And I'm going to take this thing here. This is a a ping pong ball. I'm going to cut it in half and either insert it on the outside or cut a hole here and insert it. Still insert it.
You have to make white, that one, right?
And I could either, these things are really cheap. I may just buy a white one. And you could even use this for a nose. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I don't want to use that for a nose, but you could. And you could even use foam for the eye. And when you get the eye, you want to take a thinner piece of foam and make an eyelid out of it. And then you could, there's two options for this. You can spray paint this to make a quick puppet. You can spray paint it with spray paint. Or you can get somebody that knows how to sew good and stuff and make a cover to put on it, like a little furry cover. This would actually look better, but I doubt my wife will do it, so if I need up spray. And this here could also be a smaller eye, or like I said, or a nose. And I'm not going to put no round nose like that on my puppet because it looks more like an animal. I don't want it to be animal looking. And that's about it. Until next time, until I'm more finished.
Red. It's kind of different color. You put it in the camera, look.
Okay.
time blue. And this one. Yeah, it's time light blue. This one. Yeah, only white. I thought you were using the orange one. Use red.
That's felt. I've got to use this.
Use felt. Let's use felt.
I got to use this foam to make it work.
Make it more colorful.
You'll get colors later slowly. Okay, turn it off. So I'm doing that now. I'm putting in the mouthpiece now.
Let's
This
see.
is just a open piece with it's covered. It's 2 pieces of plastic. I should have showed it to you. There's 2 pieces of plastic with a piece in the center that's not together, so you can open and close the mouth.
A plastic ice cream.
Yes, ice cream. Some people see the chin. It's kind of got an overbite, but you can make these with underbites. You can make these more out. You can make them more pronounced. But what some people do is they'll just take this mouth.
It's a short.
What some people do is they'll take this mouth and then they'll just glue it in all the way to the edge. And when I make puppets, I don't like doing that. I like folding over the edge of the mouth onto the other mouthpiece. So I like folding that over. I think it looks better and it's more neat looking. And then you can always jerk these little pieces off later. Just fold it over, and fold it over until you get it all. And once you get it out, you want to check this off and on to make sure it's not pulling apart, because sometimes you'll get sometimes this glue will kind of pull apart a little bit. It's not 100% cured, and then you're getting closer. See, you're getting closer. See, because I was in a hurry and because of the camera, now that glue's on there, this is not centered. But it's alright. Still, you won't be able to notice a lot of that stuff when you're done with it. And then it's getting closer and closer to being finished.
Uh-oh.
And which I wish this was centered, but because of 2 things, a camera and her.
With the camera.
Because it's hard to focus.
You have to frame the camera.
Yeah.
Sige, work it.
Stuff in there.
Okay, work it later. Bye for now. See you again. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to pinch the ears, which I've not done yet. And when you pinch the ears, you can actually kind of poke them, form them a little bit.
Let's see.
So this ear's already done,
That's how you do it.
and this ear's not done. So what you do is you push in on it like that, so you can crimp it together like this. Then you push in on it.
Just a pencil.
Then you push it.
So it won't stick on your finger.
You push in on it, and then hold it together. You push in on it, so it kind of draws into itself. And then you press it. You want to wait. I wait about 10 because it's rainy out today. I wait about 10 minutes before I start messing with this contact cement, and it holds pretty good. And then you get the ears.
But the nose.
The ears are pinched in.
Look, his mouth. I'll show you.
Watch the nose is got glue.
Hey, see this part? Okay, look.
And the little bit harder part is trying to get the nose on.
Why?
You want to, because of the way the nose is shaped. So we kind of want to pinch it, push it down, push it in there like this, and then want to push it like this. Try to get inside here. Kind of form it. Kind of form it around.
Hey, I don't want to walk
Kind of
because
form it around.
my foot get itchy.
Kind of form it around in on itself and press it as you go and hope that it'll pop loose in the wrong places. So you kind of form it like this, press it in before the glue gets all the way dry, before it gets all the way too tacky, and then leave the bottom of the nose kind of open. Kind of pinch this in. You don't have to pinch this part in, I'm just doing it because I want to. And then get your hand in there so you can get some pressure on that nose all the way, on the whole nose, not just those end pieces. But there's no glue on that center part, so it's really not going to hold, because you don't want glue on that center piece, because you don't want that nose to sink in and get stuck like that. If you put glue on that center piece and then push it, it's going to stay like that. So you want to put glue on the outer cut edge. And then, see, look at that nose. Is that a good nose or is that a good nose?
It's a good nose.
You're gonna fix this one here.
Well, yeah. He's gonna have some teeth. He's got gums right now. He's gonna have some teeth going in here. And you can also cut a strip of to build up his lip here a little if you want to. But usually the teeth take care of that. And then it's another part. It's another part of being done. Hey, I've got a nose now. I've got a nose. I can't see, but I got a nose.
Look like a one eye.
We got one closed eye. Anyway, getting closer, step by step. Next time you make one of me, make a bigger chin. Cheers.
Look like you got no chin. Like the older, like this. Okay, now.
He's coming along pretty good. His mouth is taped up because I've been spray painting him. Should go ahead and take that off. But he's coming along. I'll peel his mouth. Hold this. I'll peel his mouth. I'll go ahead and peel his mouth. I thought it would take forever to dry. It's dry already.
Louder,
I thought it was going to take longer to dry, but it ain't. Here he is. Coming on. Coming on. Next step, cutting his eyeballs. Oh, yes.
Not too bad for a puppeteer. Are you a puppeteer?
I was supposed to glue that, and then I forgot that. I think it can still be glued. Yeah, put a more glue in it.
Practice make perfect,
Oh yes,
right?
practice does make perfect. I want to make more and more and more. Buy more foam, we get more. But these things, it's like the funky eyes, making them look weird. So once I cut down those, I got some white. I got some of these today that are white. So
It's in a bag.
eyes. It'll look something like this.
It looks like an alien, green and orange eye.
Oh yes. I don't know. Oh yes. Oh yes. So the eyes, I think I'll cut a little, kind of a little groove down in here, kind of inset the eyes more, so I don't want to make those eyes really bulgy. But I don't want to cut this really funky either. Penis hole. Oh yes, pretty soon I will be helping do Wednesday reviews. Yep, I'll make sure they're done right. Not the wrong way, like they have been. Yes, I will. But first I need my teeth so I can look like an old man. And I need my hair and my eyes, and then of course my body.
Now he already had the eyes right there. It's a ping pong ball, right?
Yeah, cut me.
He cut this one in half. Made of ping pong balls. Now my husband is a puppeteer. The next you're gonna add the teeth, right?
Yeah. He's supposed to be covered with kind of a furry cloth or something, but I don't have one, and Mary said I don't know how to sew it, so that's why I don't have one. But it's still alright. Later on, I may make another puppet and see what, and try to get Maricel to go ahead and try to, or I could layer it and use spray glue to put on it. Maybe I'll try something different with it next time. But I got to get the fabric. But this one is going to be the way it is. Voila. Pupils. Pupils. Right there. That fast.
I use the magic marker.
Yeah. That fast with the pupils. Yes, pupils now. Now I can see the world. Before I could not see. Now I can see the world. And brother, I'd rather. Oh yes, I can. What I'm doing now is I'm making the torso part of the puppet. After I do the torso part, here in a minute I'm going to go get a sock, because that's going to be his part of his neck. And then I have to spray paint all this. But right now it's I'm doing this. I have to let this sit about 10 minutes. You have to let it sit 10 minutes, because by the time I get this part done, the other's already getting tacky. But this one is not tacky because I'm just now doing it, so that's why I have to wait a little bit longer. That way it'll stick really good without coming apart. Then after I get this done, get it together, get it formed, I'll do the arms and then the hands, and get that neck on. And he'll be finished, and then the hair, and he'll be finished. He'll be finished, and his teeth. Put a little bit of teeth in there. There's little odds and ends after this bigger stuff like this to be finished. I'll make another template that I'll modify the head and make another one. Trying to find the make. Try not to let this stuff get everywhere. And as you can see, the head right there, it's already looking pretty good. This is old foam. This is old foam that come out of a cushion that we don't use no more. So this is gone. Buy a piece of foam that's about this thin, or maybe a hair thin.
Sino na lang? More magkakalay love, sige na.
You can actually paint these puppets with this kind of spray paint, believe it or not. You'll be like, oh my god, you can paint a puppet with that? Yep, you can. The white's already on, the yellow's pretty much on, but I'll spritz it a little. So all you do is take it, this part's a shirt sleeve, so it's not going to color exactly like the rest of it. But let it settle in a little bit. And all this fuzz on here, leave it on there. Leave the fuzz on there. Make them look more puppety. And spray it on. Don't need to go overboard with it. Just spritz it on. Good coat. And the only thing that worries me about this puppet is when you've got direct foam contact, you worry about it ripping, but this stuff kind of glues it together. You spray the body. Technically, you'll be wearing a shirt, so if you don't want to spray the whole body, you can just spray around in here and stuff. And I'm doing the whole body because I'm going to do something to it right. Because he may be on a beach someday sun tanning. And this part of the foam sprayed better than this part. I have no idea why. But anyway, that's how you do it. Spray him. Then after he's sprayed, he'll actually, you would think that it would take forever for him to dry, but because this is spray paint, and spray paint has an additive in it that makes it evaporate really fast, so it dries fast. So actually he'll be completely dry in probably, about 3 hours, somewhere in there. So I'm going to take him to the house and stink the kitchen up. So I brought him in the, so he's in the house now. He's in the house now, and I will let him dry in the kitchen. And once I get his arms made, which I'll do that tomorrow. Once I get his arms made, and I'm going to put him in the kitchen and stink. See, if you touch him, see, they're yellow. See, kind of stringy. Because that's the way paint dries. Anyway, I'm going to put him in the kitchen. There's a door on the kitchen that blocks it off, so that paint smell shouldn't get in here. And let him dry in there, and I need to pinch this piece back together. I'll do it after it dries. And then the next step, arms, hands, hair. I'm going to trim my wife's hair, put it right here.
Why you don't trim your hair and put it there?
Okay.
No, you don't trim my hair.
Update on the puppet, because I've been very busy doing a lot of it. This actually should have been a 2 or 3 day puppet, but it's spanning over like 2 weeks because I got so much stuff other stuff I have to do. I've got the arms done, the hands. It's going to go on later, and then I'll put his shirt on, then his hair, and then he'll be done. We're done. That's so the thick waxed thread, which is made for leather works, which I also do leather work, is won't go through. It's for anybody who wants to use it. Then I'll put his shirt on him, and he'll not have hair. I'll try to get his hair on him. I'll go ahead and I'll have to try to do that. But like I said, to make this a whole lot better puppet, it would actually be covered with a puppet fur and stuff, which I don't have. So, but he's almost done. Alright, I've put the arms on. Yes, he has. The hands and everything look good sticking out. Take a look. Yes, very nice. Very nice hands. 3 fingers and the thumb. And let me see. 5. I don't know why we got 3. I still don't have any hair, but I will soon. But I do like my jacket. Very nice. So I will have my hair, and when I get my hair, I'll help on the Wednesday reviews. I got nice arms, nice jacket, nice complexion. I look nice all the way around, don't you think? And I'm almost complete. I like his hair. Once I get my hair, I'll be completely finished. And hopefully, because of the type of foam I'm made out of, I will last for a long time. Let us hope. Because I'm made out of foam that you find in a sofa. So we'll see. And thank you for watching. Thank you for checking me out. Thank you for looking. And I will see you next time you see me. I will have a full head of some kind of hair. Thank you.